What's up, y'all? Back in the garage Sunday, October 6th. Now that the tune-up and drivability portion is done with this truck, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the 2.4 drop. But first, in the back, I did a little looking around. I'm gonna have to drop this hitch to get the bolts for the shackles out, y'all. So bear with me. Let me go ahead and drop this hitch out the way. All right, about to have to. All right, well, easy enough. Y'all, I may actually leave that off of there and sandblast and paint it, because that thing's pretty nice. Ooh, that's warm. That's warm, you guys. Ah! Do this side. Hot. Hot as well. Two out. All right. Let's see what I gotta do here. I'm gonna need a wrench, and I'm just gonna have to take this one off right there. Ah. It's crazy what leverage can do for you. And that's in life, business, and vehicle. From on top of the frame. All right, look at the difference, y'all. That's gonna be a nice little drop right there. Let's go ahead and put these in, then we can get to those hangers. Went ahead and measured, y'all. This thing ought to give me a 3-inch drop just out the shackle, and with the hanger, this truck here might end up with a 3.5 drop, even better. Y'all see how high I had to come up with it to slip the bolt on top of the frame? That's how you gotta do it. Just get something to support your rear end. All right, y'all, pretty self-explanatory. We got the drop shackles in on a 3-inch lower setting. Both sides are done and tightened up. Now we getting ready to move on to the hangers. Driver's side gonna be a little bit more tricky because they got this park brake cable that I gotta figure out. Goes through it. All right, y'all, I got all the parking brake stuff out the way. Got the nuts off. Relocated the arms of the lift because before I was lifting it on here, this is what I'm removing. So I just pulled this bolt out. I'm gonna drop it down, grind these rivets off, press them out, and put the drop hang on. Passenger side is gonna be easy. Driver side is gonna be tricky because I might have to lower the gas tank ever so slightly. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and grind these rivets, maybe do a little X, then I'll chisel them off. Oh, Lord. All right, y'all got those two. Let me work on these. Get that old crusty one out of the way. All right, y'all, 3 things to remember when you're installing drop hangers on an 88 to 98. Check this out. First thing, check out that major drop difference. Before, you could get your bolt out from the backside. Now it's even with the frame, so the bolt gotta go from the outside in. But if you use your factory bolt, you're gonna have to cut it down a little bit, because look at this. This would hit your frame. So you're gonna have to cut it down a little shorter than flush. Keep that in mind, and then let's go over here on the truck. Alright, you see how I'm putting it where it goes, and it's interfering with the bed mount. I'm gonna have to come notch this ever so slightly, y'all. Keep that in mind. You will have to make a notch right here. And if you do it smooth, it won't even affect nothing. Just a little cut, clean up the edges, let it ride. That's just a couple of things you're gonna have to know, y'all. All right, y'all. Notch that thing, put a little red oxide primer on it just to give it a little protection. I just notched it with the grinder, y'all, nothing serious. Now, I'm gonna come hang the new drop hanger. Sorry about the poor angle, y'all. But I got a lot of stuff right here. I got my light, all of my tools on the ground. Check that out, y'all. She's in. I would have preferred grade 8 hardware. It came with grade 5, but that's plenty enough for a dang hang on a 1500 truck, I feel like. Let me go ahead and finish this up, and I'm gonna holler at y'all when I'm on the other side. And last, I'm gonna put these in and put the bolts. All right, y'all, got the driver's side finished up. So much different stuff had to get done that it really, y'all would have just skipped that on the video anyway, so I had to undo the gas tank, scoot it over, put the nut and washers on with a magnet. That took all kind of time, so let me just show y'all end result. I gotta still put back my hitch. I'm just gonna put that back. I'm gonna paint it on in a later date. This truck's kind of like got some patina going on, so it matches currently. And I don't want to see this ugly spare tire, so let me show y'all where we at. All right, driver's side's finished up. Got the little mount for the parking brake, looking good. Passenger side's done. The long bolt's through, tightened down. Look at how it's sitting just without weight on it, dude. I might have to take the bump stops off. Let me go ahead and put that back on and put the park brake cable on, and We're gonna move on to the front. Let me go ahead and put that on right quick. Y'all don't need to see that. All right, y'all, back is completely wrapped up. Should be 5-inch drop. Got the drop hanger, got the shackle. Let me go look up right quick how much this costed me. Talk about a budget, y'all. It only costed me $168 to lower this thing. The front gonna be absolutely free because I'm just gonna cut one coil off of the winding, and that should give me about a 2.5-inch front drop. Typically, that's what one coil does, I've noticed on these trucks from past experience. So let's go ahead and move on to the front. Budget drop kit. I think it's actually gonna come out closer to 3.5 than 2.4, but we shall see. All right, y'all, first order of business I'm gonna tackle is this idler arm. Look at this. Could you see that? Let's go ahead and change it out. I got a new one from O'Reilly's. All right, got this bad boy changed out. Now it's super tight, steering back stiffened up. Just took the nuts off of the tie rods. I'm gonna bust those loose. I'm gonna bust the sweat bar loose, take the shock out, and then I can let this coil out and I can cut a coil, put it right back. All right, y'all, we got everything ready to go to pop this thing and pull these coils out. I tried to take the shocks out and reuse them, but one of them fell out, like broke apart, so I'm gonna have to go get some new shocks. I would like to install some QA1s, but I gotta get this thing rolling by tomorrow. Trust me, this truck will get a QA1 kit as well. It's not ready. Not there. Sorry about being super quiet a little while ago. My dang mic fell off and it was stuck underneath the truck. So that's why you couldn't hear what I was saying. Well, you could, but barely. But oh well, all we doing is cutting calls. So let me come pop that back in there. Get that back on there. Whew. All right. Put that nut back on there. I'm gonna finish tightening this thing down, and I'm gonna cut y'all off, and I'm gonna do the other side, cause I know what y'all really here for. Y'all wanna see this thing sit down on the ground. I'd be here for the same reason. All right, let's go ahead and slap the wheels back on. and check our ride height. Whew, y'all, I'm excited to see this. I ain't like quickly lowered the truck in a long time. It's mostly big kits, and that's not to say I can't just put QA1 shocks on it for now, just to make it handle that much better. Let me go ahead and throw the rest of them on, y'all. It's like 9 o'clock Sunday night. Figure y'all deserve to know before I lower this thing down on the ground. I also removed the overload springs, y'all. That's gonna give me like an extra 3/4 drop. And once you lower these things, you ain't really never, you're gonna hit the frame before you hit the overload springs anyway, so take them out. Let me show y'all those. That's the very bottom spring. That's these right here, y'all, them big thick boys. Just take that out, get you a new bolt, put your leaf spring pack back together, and voila. Let's lower this thing down and finally see what it's gonna look like. I'm excited, y'all. I've been waiting all day for this. Hoo-wee! I'm digging this ride height, y'all. Make sure we ain't bottomed out. Oh, we still got travel. Shocks are blown though. Oh yeah, slightly raked in the front. If I end up wanting to raise it just a little bit, I'll get them little nuggets and pop them in there. But man, I kind of dig it because I could put something in the bed now and it'll be perfectly level, yeah. Right now I got a full tank, so man, y'all, hey, drop a comment. Let me know what y'all think about this ride height. It looked way more than 2.4 than what I'm used to seeing on the internet. This looked more like 3.5, which I wanted. Give y'all a little walk around of it at this height. Oh yeah, she's sitting pretty nice, y'all. Oh well, hey, it's late, y'all. It's Sunday. I got work in the morning, real work. I'm gonna go ahead and get some new shocks for the front and for the back probably. And then I'm gonna go take it for a little test ride, put it out in the sun tomorrow. And then we're gonna finalize this video, but for now I ain't cutting y'all off. To be continued. All right, y'all, I just left O'Reilly's, got new shocks front and back for this truck. I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all how much this thing bounced right now before and after new shocks. Let's go ahead and get these things installed so we can go take a little test ride with all the brakes, shocks, new upgrades on the suspension. Let's roll it. All right, y'all. Let's take our new shock and put it up through that. Grab your old hardware. Start it in there. I might give it a little spray because they're quite dry. And then go ahead and take your impact. And then go ahead and do the other side just like this. And I'm gonna see y'all at the top. We're gonna put that nut in that bushing and washing. Let me come pop this side in right quick, y'all. All right, y'all, so while the truck's still in the air, let me go ahead and knock out the rear shocks, and then when I lower it down, I could add that nut and bushing to the front one. 13/16 socket with wrench. Cool wee, y'all. One down. All right, let's go ahead and put that new one up there. Hey, QA1, if you're watching this, I don't mean to be disrespecting y'all by installing some O'Reilly's shocks. Oh, man. All right. All right, y'all. I got the driver's side changed out. Let me go ahead and do the passenger right quick. Now let's do a bounce test. Pretty good for a $4 O'Reilly shock. All right, I think this truck gonna drive pretty good. Let's we'll take this thing for a test ride. Dude, truck rides way better than I thought. Dude, it actually rides better than factory. Like new shocks and just lowered. I love it. Let me go put this thing in the garage, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. Stay tuned for the next one. That's the one you're really gonna want to see. This thing fully customized exterior. Well, not customized, cleaned up with the rims put on. All right, y'all. See y'all later.